there, it's Words and Stitches, and I'm Mary, and this is my channel and quilt tube about all things quilty. It's been a long winter. I haven't been on very much this winter. I've had a busy winter. I've had a cold winter. I've had I don't know, crazy weather. It's been, in February, we had a day that was almost 80 degrees. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, spring has sprung around here in Northeast Missouri, and I talk with my hands, so if you see me doing this or you hear this, I'm trying to do better. Anyway, I'm standing here in my studio today, and I thought, well, what do I want to talk about? I haven't been on for a while, so I thought I'd just show you some things that I have in various places of finishing. I guess that would be the way to talk about that. And then at the end, I'll throw in some up-close pictures so that you can get a little better look. But I've been doing some quilting lately. I've definitely been piecing. I've taught some classes this winter. I've become a certified So Kind of Wonderful teacher. And so because I live kind of in the middle of nowhere or middle of everywhere, I have to go to shops other places, or I rent a place and teach classes. And so I taught Posh Love and Posh Lucky up in Lintner, Missouri at Stitch and Clip earlier this winter. And I'm getting ready to teach Sunny Rays, but all three are So Kind of Wonderful. And I'm doing that on April 12th in Monroe City. So I still have a few spots if you live close and you're interested after we talk and I show you. I'll be glad to get you set up so that you can come and join us. I'm going to just start right here. Okay. This is a So Kind of Wonderful pattern that I got when I first started with my rulers. I actually made it before I did the certification, and I've shown you over time. I've shown you other ones that I've done, but this one laid for a long time and I didn't quilt it, and I just got it quilted the other day. I did all ruler work and free motion quilting on it, which is something that I don't know that I could say I'd lost interest in, but I just never got back into it after I hurt my shoulder, and so I'm kind of starting to slowly get back into it again and I love to graffiti quilt and doodle quilt. These are I'm trying to teach myself to be better with rulers, but I thought this one was really cute. It's ready to be trimmed and to be bound, and I have a little binding already cut. I think that's going to look really cute. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's already cut and pieced and ready to go. It's just going to be a little stripe. So I've got that ready to go, and I wanted to show you that today. But I have lots more under here, so give me just a second. This little quilt right here is all finished. This is a doll quilt. It's for my great niece Hayden. She just had a new baby sister, and I hated to send baby sister something and not have something for Hayden because she's my girlfriend. So this is for her. She loves babies and she loves to wrap them up. So she already has a quilt I made when she was born a few years ago. So I just put this together real quickly for her so that she would have a little quilt for her dolls. And this is a potato chip quilt. I've been hearing people talk about those forever, but I'd never done one. So I just had some fabrics here that were all kind of coordinated, and I tossed them in together and made her a little quilt. This is actually the same quilting pattern. I don't know if you can see it. It's called Circle Meander. And the same backing that's on the quilt I made for her when she was born. So I thought that was kind of fun. So I got that finished. That's 100% finished. That's nothing I'm going to show you today. That's 100% finished. Anyway, this is Baby Linen's quilt. And I took two quilts, two So Kind of Wonderful patterns. I'm going to kind of angle you down and let you see the whole thing. There you go. This is called Flower Pop. These here, and then I just made an extra center. And this is part of Happy Together. I took some liberties and made things a little different size, whatever, when I got it all together. But I picked four little girls and four little outfits that I liked, hairstyles that I liked, basically, and made this for Lena. And I Lennon, her name is Lennon, spelled like John Lennon. I just love it. I think it's so cute, and they're going to be so cute together, Hayden and Lennon. Anyway, I did some free motion on this. I did some ruler work on this. And I did some pro stitcher on this. So some of their clothes, I'll get up close and show you in just a minute. And I'm about to get the binding on it. I've used some Tilda on this. If you've ever heard me talk, you know I love Tilda. I've done some of her neutrals on it. I'll give you a little closer look. Let me find it. I love that little crosshatch on that little white and blue navy ivy vine. I just think it turned out so cute. But anyway, this is my almost finished finish. Anyway, lay it over here too. I have this in the works. This is Starry Night by So Kind of Wonderful. We're having a block of the month up at Stitch and Clip starting in May. I don't know if she has any seats left or not, but we're going to have 3 or 4 sessions where I teach the different sections, and then you'll be able to just finish it with some help maybe. And we're just working on a block of the month kind of thing. So this is the first block we're going to do. Now, this is the pattern. This is the coloring book. They even have a coloring book. They're so cool. This is the coloring book, and I ordered it because I thought they might like to have some of these and work on their colors before we get past this camel. This is Harold. I thought that was a good camel name since they spit. I don't know, just sounded good. So I named him Harold while I was working on him. He still has a little piece that goes up here. Now, if you look the pattern up, they show it with a white background. This is a gray textured flannel that I had, and I thought, I don't know, it's called Starry Night. I wonder what it would look like on something kind of night-like. So, I went ahead and used this. I've enjoyed using it. It's a little different, but I'm trying to mix textures so that it looks like this is a linen look. This is an Essex linen. And then there's some little shiny pieces in the nose and the ear. This is a batik. And this is just a nice blender. And these are all things I had on my shelves. I have shelves full of little pieces of fabric and smaller pieces of fabric. And I'm trying to get it down because I'm looking at all these new collections that are coming out. Oh my gosh, I've got to get some room. Beautiful. Anyway, so I've got Harold done. Now I'm working on the Wiseman. Let me turn you this way just a little bit, just so you can get a little bit of a view. I'm working on the Wiseman, and I have 2 of them finished. This one, I don't know if you can tell, this one has a little beard. He's so cute. These are the presents, the frankincense and myrrh that they're taking. And I'm ready to do the third one. They'll have a strip of the gray so that there's some separation there. And they're not up there really good. I'm kind of short compared to my wall goes all the way up to my ceiling. And sometimes I don't do very well if I get up above my head, getting it real even without stools. So sometimes I'm just too in a hurry or bouncing around, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I think these are the colors I'm going to use for the third wise man. This one's got some, this is one of those Essex linens, and of course there's some grunge, and just some cute prints and a little batik, kind of like this, you know. I'm just trying to use up stuff that I have, make it colorful and make it beautiful. So after I get the Wiseman finished, then it's time to do the stable with the Holy Family. Now, if you get on and look at, I'm going to turn you back because I feel twisted or something. Okay. Am I looking at you? I never know. Anyway, the next one is the whole stable and the Holy Family. And so I'm trying to pick out what I want to do for those. And I'll have the 3 major classes done. This takes the Wonder Curve ruler. The Wonder Curve ruler. That's the ruler. This one, these, I use the Wonder Curve. This one, I used the Mini Curve. The Posh Lucky and Posh Love, those are Mini Curves. And here in a minute, I'm getting ready to show you another one that I'm crazy about right now. But this is so much fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm contemplating maybe when we're actually doing the block of the month, mine will be finished. So, and we're starting in May, so I've got to finish and get on it. I've got 2 or 3 other things I need to get made, but I'm thinking about doing one in white too, just with the white background. Surely someone will want it. I don't know that I'll part with this one, but they might want the other one, or vice versa. I don't know when I get them done. But I'm trying to pull these colors. They even, if you go look at the patterns, they have it so you don't have to do the whole thing. They have different combinations of this stuff, and they're called they have a little bit of a different name. They even have a cow instead of a camel. I don't know. They call this a little donkey, and then they have a little lamb. They have a shepherd, an angel. So I'm thinking these trees look fun, and this little building looks fun too. This little row of buildings. So anyway, this is some of my excitement for right now. Let's see. I'm going to show you what's on my I finished it this morning, so I will show you that in a minute. I've been working on my, got this through Spoonflower. I think we talked about this. Several people on QuiltTube have been doing it and kind of following along and doing that stuff. Well, I just kept falling in love with it every time I'd see it. So I bought me one. I'm not doing by the months because look, I got January, February, March, April, May. I'm on June. I'm ahead. Never ahead of anything. I'm ahead. I'm so excited about that. So I've made some progress on that. I've been doing a little fabric shopping, just a little bit. I already had this. This is just paper white grunge, one of my favorite backgrounds if I can't find something else. And that really sets my lights on fire, you know. This is always my go-to. So I had this. The other day, I went to a new long arm club that I'm joining in Columbia, and at Apple Tree Quilting Center. Great store, great people. They deal in handy quilters. That's what I have as a handy quilter, and my handy quilter dealer retired and left the state, so I'm getting acquainted down there. I've already been acquainted. I've taken classes down there, and I've shopped down there for quite a while. But Amy just started. Amy, and I'm so sorry. One of Amy's employees are both long arm for hire, and they're starting a club. And several of us got together and over the weekend and discussed what we'd like to do and what we'd like to learn. And while I was in there, I found this. This is Essentials Hello Angel by Wilmington Prints. And it's got a stripe in it. I haven't decided if I have designed a little quilt for a friend of, I'm just going to say friend because it's kind of a surprise. And she's graduating from high school. And so I don't know if that's going to be a focus fabric or I'm not sure, but I bought plenty, so it could be. And then they had this art gallery. I think it's called Seeds. I'm going to look. You know me, I love art gallery fabrics. If I see them, I usually buy some. It's called Seedlings. Seedlings. And this one, I think it's a navy. Just a plain old navy, but now I think they had some different names for them. I just don't see the name of the color. Shouldn't have flew at the top of my head. I'm sorry. Anyway, look at those little fun. And I just think these go together well. Like it? I kind of like it. But I have another idea. I'm gonna shut you off and pause you, whatever. And I'm going to turn the camera because I have something down here on my long arm I want you to look at. And then we're going to revisit these because I've kind of had an idea and I'm not sure yet. Okay. So, I don't know where my little clicker went. There it is. Losing my glasses. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I just finished this, the quilting of this quilt this morning, and this is my background. This is called Crochet. It's a 108, and I'm 100% positive that it's btextiles. I will double check, but I'm positive that's what it is. It's a 108 that I found in Satin Stitches in Columbia, and just absolutely fell in love with it. So this is the backing of the quilt that I just finished. And it's called, the quilt that I just finished is called Sunny Rays. Okay, so I'm not positive where I left off. I do all my filming on my phone right now, and I do all of my own editing, so hopefully you won't have to hear this. Hopefully I'll get it just the way it needs to be. But if I didn't, I am so sorry. Please don't judge me. Anyway, I wanted to show you. So I was saying that Missouri is a quilt mecca. Several towns have more than one shop. Columbia has 3. They have Apple Tree, they have Satin Stitches, and they have one called Quilt for You. If you can't find fabric in Missouri, you're missing something. You're missing something. Anyway, that's just how I feel about it. But I wanted to also show you, this is what I'm going to do my binding with. I know it looks great with this, and I think it's going to do a really nice job. I don't know. Let me do some more pulling up here. This has every color under the sun in it, just about. See, I think that that's going to look really good. I haven't decided if I'm going to cut it on the bias or if I'm just going to do the little horizontal cut. I don't know. Just depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow when I get it all trimmed. So that's this, but here's my idea for this other fabric. Let me get you turned back up here. I hope I don't give you the nauseous. I kind of have my my stuff precariously perched, and because I wanted you to see my design board and all the stuff I had. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I might need to go back. If I don't have enough of this and get some more, doesn't that look good together? I think it looks good together. Let me get a better handle on this. This is a lot of fabric. It's kind of heavy. Isn't that cool? Don't you think that'll look pretty together? I kind of think it'll look pretty together. So I'm thinking this, if I could get a little more, might make a terrific border for all of this. So I'm gonna work on that idea. I think that'll make me happy. I'm not sure about a teenage girl, but I'm thinking she might like it because it's got some crazy wild stuff on it. And some pretty colors. I don't know. I'll work on it and get back to you. Okay. So that's all my stuff. Please forgive any poor editing. I'm learning. I learn every day. I get better at it every time I do it. However, haven't been doing it a lot lately, and so I think that, you know, if you don't do something, you kind of lose that. You have to go through it in your head a few times, and this is actually Monday, so hopefully I'll get this up by tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know. It may be Thursday, but just know that I did this on Monday, the first of the last week of March. So I don't know. I think I showed you everything. I think I talked about everything. I hope you guys are having spring where you live. My grandsons are on spring break this week. I know they're very excited about that. I spent an awful lot of time running back and forth to watch them play basketball this winter. Now I'm ready for them to come here and hang out with us in our big yard and outside. We have a pond. They love to fish. You know, they like to be outside. So I'm looking forward to some more time with them coming up. And I'm looking forward to sharing more and more stuff with you as time goes by. So if you enjoyed seeing what I had going on, you can would like to maybe catch me again, you can always hit subscribe and the notifications so you know. I would love to have more subscribers. I also love comments, so you could leave me a comment. I love to answer them. I like to have conversations. And like, dislike, I won't let that hurt my feelings. So, gosh, have a great week. Enjoy this last full week of March because April's coming, and that means things are going to get beautiful. Keep watching. There'll be some pictures. Bye.